again. It's the Crabtree Life.
I'm Kathy, and this is my husband, Rodney. So today we're gonna continue about our story time and how we met in the Philippines.
Oh, ain't that sweet?
His experiences in the Philippines with me and my family.
Yay! So the next thing we did, we went to this little museum place that was pretty close to where they live.
Yeah, it's in Cordova.
It was a bunch of paintings on the wall, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like a 3D museum. Like, there's a lot of paintings that you can do.
You stand in front of them and it looks like you're in it. We actually have pictures of it, and we'll put some of the pictures at the end of this video, and we're going to start an Instagram and we're going to load pictures on that too, so you can see all kinds of pictures.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool, most especially.
Do you remember how much it costs to do?
For a local, it's 500 pesos, it's $10, and for foreigners, it's $700.
$700?
700 pesos. 700 pesos.
I don't think it was 700 pesos.
It was 700.
700 pesos would be $14. It was not $14.
Was it?
No, not even close.
Oh, I don't know. I remember it was 500.
I don't know. We have the receipt, but it wasn't that much.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a pretty fun place to go, but after that, we had a little trip by ourselves, right?
Yes, we went to
Oslo, where the whale sharks are. It's a pretty fun place. We went to Cebu City to travel on a bus for about 3 hours, right? And on the way, we kept stopping at all these little towns, and the little village people would come on the bus and try to sell us food, which was awesome because I like food. She likes food. Who don't like food, right?
He likes chicharron.
So, I mean, the village people made us happy and we made them happy. They made a little bit of money, so it was pretty awesome. But on the way to Oslo, it's a pretty scary bus ride, I think, because drivers in the Philippines are crazy drivers anyway. They don't abide by any of the laws. Seems like they go as fast as they want, or they pull out in front of you and they stop all of a sudden. It's just a scary deal. And on the way to Oslo, it kind of gets hilly, and you're up against a mountain, and you're against the coastline, so they're going really fast around these curves, and you're looking down off into the ocean. It's like,
yes, like
hope I don't die here.
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't ready to die then, so luckily we made it.
Yes, and it was really fun. We booked. Actually, we did not book a hotel. It was on the spot.
We just found one.
The hotel that we really wanted is fully booked, so we went to another hotel.
Yeah, so we ended up with just a basic cheap one.
No TV.
No TV, but bed, aircon.
But no hot and cold shower.
Beds, just a cold shower.
Just a cold shower, no hot shower and bathroom.
And we were only staying there one night, so it was alright.
So we arrived there around noontime. So what we did, we were basically hungry, so we found this cutie restaurant.
Yeah, I remember the food was delicious, and she told me that the food was really good, and the service was good too. So when I paid, I had like 500 pesos left over, and I told them to keep it as a tip. And she's like, "Why'd you give them that much money?" I'm like,
"Yeah,
whatever." It's like, it's less than I'd give a tip here, so
I told him.
It made the guy. Anyway, we got done eating at that restaurant, and like I said, I guess I gave too big of a tip. I didn't think it was enough, actually. But anyway, so basically that night we just kind of we slept because I was tired.
Yeah, and there's no TV.
No TV. I think we ate some rice or something from the little hotel, which was alright. But the next day was when we went and swam with the whale sharks. And I was pretty terrified because I'm not the best swimmer.
We woke up really early.
Real early, and I'm not a very good swimmer at all. But there'll be pictures at the end of this video that you can see of what we, got to see. And I think we paid about $20. Was it $20 to go out with two fishermen or two tour guys or whatever you want to call them.
Fishermen / tourist guide.
Yeah, $20. It took us out there for 30 minutes, and I was scared because I'm not a good swimmer. It's like there's a big mountain, and then it's like a little bit of coastline, and then it's shallow, and it like drops off like 100 feet, I think. So I'm not a good swimmer, and I was scared. And I was wearing a life jacket, and she kept saying, "You gotta take it off. You gotta get in the water with me." And I was like, "Man, I want to make sure I like come back to the United States to my son, right?"
I was challenging him actually because there's really nothing to be scared about.
Yeah, I had a lot of challenges. Like I didn't want to fly, and I did. Going to a new country, swimming with sharks.
Yeah, and
She wanted me to bungee jump off of a building, but I drew the line there. I don't know their safety standards.
There's safety. There's
I don't know, but I wasn't gonna do that.
You will when we get back to the Philippines.
She thinks we will, but I don't know, man.
It's really safe. Like when you go to Cebu, guys, you can do everything, like all the adrenaline.
I don't know, that might
rush
take a lot of
activities.
subscribers. What do you think?
Yes, and it's really pretty cool in there. So,
anyway, back to the well sharks. I finally did get in the water without the life jacket,
yes,
and I was
really proud of it.
I was kind of like holding onto the boat because I was terrified, and they were taking underwater pictures at us, and she's over there posing like this, floating in
Like a
there,
fish.
and I'm like, but we'll upload some pictures so you can see, and also be on Instagram if you want to check that out. But overall, it was a great experience. So, like, you should do it. Like, there's only a few places in the world that you can swim with whale sharks. So I guess when you have the opportunity to do something like that, you take it,
And
even
they're not-
if you're terrified.
And they're harmless.
They're harmless, but if you're a poor
Because-
swimmer like me, if they bump into you, you could drown. So that's what I was thinking.
Yes, that's why the fishermen will always say, okay, go dive now because they're a little far from our boat. So that's
Right.
the time they take pictures.
Right,
They
and
dive.
there was like 5 or 6 of them, but only one was over by us. So it was a pretty good experience. And then
We went back to
basically
Cebu.
that's all we did. We had the bus ride back to Cebu.
And we went to a KFC. He liked the pizza,
Oh, yeah,
chicken crust.
Yeah, the pizza's delicious. What were they called? Pizzeria or pizza?
I forgot.
Pizza something. Anyway, it's a
Yeah.
chicken crust with toppings on it, which was pretty awesome. I think I ate like 2 or 3 of them.
Yes, he
In one
loves
day.
it.
They
And
need to have that
then-
in the United States. So if anybody there from KFC watching this, let's get that here. And they also they have gravy pumps at KFC. So instead of ketchup, you're sitting there pumping all this brown gravy. I guess it's a Filipino
Because
thing.
it's yeah, Filipinos loves to eat gravy most especially.
I know this Filipina does.
I love KFC gravy. I love McDonald's gravy, but I love Jollibee's gravy.
Are you talking
To
about
that.
like brown gravy?
The
at
brown
Mc-
gravy.
at McDonald's? 'Cause
Yeah, we don't have
we don't-
white gravy
Yeah,
there.
we don't have that here. So
They have
That's
white
just-
gravy here.
it's just something different too.
Yeah, really different.
But anyway, when we got back to Cebu, what did we do?
We finally decided to go island hopping with the family.
Yeah, we got back with the family, and Papa Bear decided we should go island hopping, so we rented a boat. And her mom made all this food, a big spread of food, like lots of it. I don't know how many dishes, a bunch,
He likes fried
like 20.
chicken.
And she made fried chicken. It was delicious.
She made lumpia as well.
Lupia, but the
Fancy
KFC or any of these places that serve chicken here have nothing on Mama Bear. So if you're watching Mama Bear, I expect some fried chicken when we come this summer.
Yes.
I can't wait.
There's one thing that I want him to try that he wasn't able to. It's the lechon.
Yeah, I didn't get to try
There's- Yeah.
the pig, right?
Yeah, there's
Roasted
per
pig.
pound lechon in Cebu, but I forgot to, make him
So
eat
next
it.
time we come, we're gonna try some lechon too.
Lechon.
But back to the island hopping. That was pretty cool. We went to like 3 different islands. We spent 5 or 6 hours out there probably.
Whole day.
I got a major sunburn.
Oh yeah, because I forgot to put sunburn.
Yeah, I looked like a lobster. And we swam at one of the islands because they had the white sand built up. And we got in the water. It was pretty cool. And then we went back up and ate. And like I said, I'm not a good swimmer. And while we were eating, I guess the tide rised like 3 feet.
Yeah.
So when I
after a
jumped,
couple of
so when I
minutes.
jumped in there, it was like, yeah, kind of scary, but I need to learn how to swim better. That's one thing, right?
Though, if you want to learn how to swim, you need to put life jacket first.
I need to
because
hang with your brothers. They're great swimmers.
Yes, they're like.
Her brothers have no
suspicious.
fear. They're great skateboarders, and they just
Surfboards.
They do all kinds of things. I'm kind of jealous. But anyway, that night or that day was pretty great.
You love the mangoes?
Yeah, the mangoes are awesome.
Fresh mangoes.
Can't wait for some more mangoes. But after our island hopping, did we do anything else that day?
Yeah, he proposed to me.
Oh, I proposed to. I was gonna do it in front of the family, and I chickened out, so I kind of did it in her room.
You chickened out?
Yeah, I was gonna do it in front of the family, but
Oh, no, I think nobody's at home. I mean, nobody's downstairs.
I was gonna do it when we went to the floating restaurant.
Why did you do that?
I'm sorry, but I chickened out. But anyway, I proposed. She said yes.
Yeah.
She had my heart already.
When I was, I fell asleep for a little bit, then I got up. Then he proposed.
We have pictures. She has the, her hand over her face showing the ring. So we'll post that too. So you'll get to see that.
Everything we had, the activities from this story time, I will upload it here so you will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So what was next? Do you remember?
We flew to Bacolod.
Oh, we flew to Bacolod like a couple days later, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that was a pretty fun trip. We caught an early flight, so
Really early.
the entire time I was there, like there was people everywhere, like everywhere. But we had to get up real early, like 4 a.m. or something. And we went out there, and there was no jeepney drivers. There was just no transportation. So she flagged this random guy on a motorcycle and offered to.
Because there's no taxi.
Yes, we offered to pay him a little bit, and so him and us two jumped on his motorcycle with our bags to find a taxi. Another scary thing was when we finally did find a taxi at the resort, these Koreans were in it, and there was 3 of them, and it was real early in the morning, and 2 got out, and the last guy got out had like a sawed-off shotgun, so I was like,
I
hey.
think it's security.
He was like a security guard or a bodyguard or something, but it kind of scared me in a foreign country. This guy gets out with a sawed-off shotgun. That's something you don't want to see. But nothing happened. We made it to the airport and flew to Bacolod, which was only like an hour flight, right?
Yeah.
Basically, just fly over this volcano and you're there.
Yeah.
But,
he liked the town because it reminds him of his hometown, Oakville.
the fields.
Yeah, the fields.
They have sugar fields and we have corn fields, so.
Looks like it.
Yeah, so like it was more rural, out of the city. That's what I liked about it.
Yeah, and we went to the ruins.
We went to the ruins, which is pretty awesome. It's like this old mansion from back in the day, and it's a sugar plantation mansion. And I guess the Japanese in like World War II? Was it World War II?
I have no idea.
I think World War II, and they made it like kind of like a base, a command base. But anyway, the United States burned it down, so all the concrete was left and stuff. And it's real beautiful there. Well, we have pictures, so we'll post those also.
There's some few things left from the mansion, like the telephones, like pictures.
Yes, but it was really interesting. It was really hot when we went.
Really hot.
There were some Chinese guys wearing some jackets, and it was like 90 degrees. I don't know how they do it, but
maybe they don't want to burn.
It's just something they do. Even where I work, the Japanese wear jackets in the summer, so that's kind of different.
Then we also went to go swimming. I forgot the place actually, but they have this big.
We have more pictures. It was like $1 a piece or something, right? It was real cheap, but it was pretty cool. They had water slides.
Yeah.
There was kids there skipping school. But that was a good time also. And we basically just stayed there one night too.
It's like our moments, just the 2 of us before he flies back here.
Right.
In America.
Like there's days that we've skipped telling you about, but there were some days where we just chilled at the house, so.
We went to SNR and eat pizza.
Yeah, Bacolod's a real nice town. We walked around it for a while. That's the only time I encountered any beggars. So
No beggars?
Yeah, it's the only time I encountered. There was 2 beggars, but other than that, in Cebu and Lapu-Lapu, I didn't encounter any beggars.
Because we've been riding vehicles.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, the town looks pretty old. I don't know how old it is, but it's pretty cool. So if you ever get a chance, it's very peaceful.
Then we flew back to.
We flew back and was really tired, like really tired.
Yes.
But a couple nights, I think 1 or 2 nights before I went back, we went to this floating restaurant. But before I went there, I just played basketball with
my brothers and his friends.
Brothers and their friends at the local neighborhood, and they wore me out. They're little and fast, and I'm old and fat.
They're like 5'2".
Yeah, I couldn't keep up. So.
And they play basketball really well.
Yeah, and we played in the middle of the day, so
yes.
It was really hot.
Like 2 o'clock.
So that was a fun experience playing with the local kids.
And you had a good time with Christopher.
Yeah, I had a good time with Christopher. But anyway, we went to the floating restaurant. Really romantic. The whole family went. The cousins, the brothers.
We only spent $20. I mean, no, not.
It's like $30.
$20.
It was like $33 when I gave the tip. But
for 7 persons. 7 persons or 8, 9.
Me, you, your 4 brothers, Kat and Christopher, 1 cousin.
2 cousins.
Was it 1 or 2?
2.
I think the other one was gone.
Okay,
one cousin and
Mama
and Dad. So 9 people for $30, and we ate all we wanted. It was a pretty good time. It was romantic. You could see the mountains on the other side of the water. So it's
the sunset.
We got pictures, so it's a really cool place.
And you can see airplanes going back and forth.
But anyway, after that, basically there was one more night, I think, and then I had to fly back, which was a terrible feeling, horrible.
What did you feel, Ham?
I felt really sad because I knew we were gonna.
Did you cry at the airport?
I may have had a tear or something. I don't know.
Me, I cried at the airport when he finally. I mean, when he was out of my sight already. Like when he went to the screening process, and then I couldn't find you anymore.
It's a horrible feeling.
I started.
It's a horrible
crying.
feeling when you're flying all the way across the world, and you have to fill papers out, and you got to depend on the United States government to get the papers through before she can fly over to me. So when we were leaving each other, we didn't know exactly when we were going to be back together again. Luckily, we did got out the paperwork, and it went really quick. Like
you filed in September.
Filed in September, and she was here December 10th.
And I got approved November.
And here December 10th. So there were stories online where people messed up the paperwork and it lasted 6 months or a year. But luckily for us, it only took 3 months. So that was pretty awesome, right?
I did good research.
She did great. I hate paperwork. She helped me most of it.
It makes him in a bad mood every time about paperwork, so I just encourage him.
I don't have the patience for it.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's basically my story with few things left out of my trip to the Philippines.
But overall, you really like it.
Yeah, that's where I met my love, right?
Right.
And I can't wait to go back, right? So
get married.
Thank you for listening to our story, and
I know this is long again, but this is something that we will keep forever. We don't care if you will watch or not. But
we hope you watch, but if you don't, that's cool. It's something we can look back on, and hopefully one day we'll have a baby and they grow up and they can see these. So it's just an awesome experience.
And I know YouTube will keep this video, so this is our
our memories. But anyway, we're gonna get out of here, so we'll catch you next time.
Peace and bye-bye.